Alright lads, so today we are over on BBS Simulator to talk about the new upcoming banner. What could it be? Well, we're going to discuss that in today's video. As always, in the comments below, you lads can let me know your prediction, and then we can come back to this video around 12 or so hours time, see if we got any of them right, and if you do get the characters right or the banner, you will get a shout out in tomorrow's when we do react to the 3 new characters coming into the game, and in my opinion, this could potentially be a very exciting banner. And the reason for that is because, yes, I am finally calling it. Keep in mind, for those that have been keeping track record of my predictions for the year 2023, this is the first time I'm saying that we could potentially receive a 1,000-year Blood War banner. And there's many reasons for it. So the first main reason, and I've been going on for this for like quite a while now, a lot of people surprisingly disagree with it, is that we have confirmation. This isn't something that we pulled out of thin air. We have confirmation from ex-KLab employees that it takes around 6 months for KLab to start developing a character for them to then release into the game. There was this whole thing in regards to 1,000-year Blood War. Obviously, the last 6 or so months since round 16 has come out is that we haven't received a new 1,000-year Blood War character. People are wondering what's up. A lot of people have been jumping the gun saying KLab lost the license, they can't afford new characters, all that BS. But the simple reason has always been they're working on the characters. You can't just rush these characters out. If KLab are now starting to develop characters that are based off the new episodes, you can't just release those characters in the same week or the same month. That's just not reasonable. With what we know with KLab, from the start of the development of a character to the release is going to take around 6 months. So with that idea in mind, what we can see here is that 1,000-year Blood War round 16 that came out in September that was made in advance for the anime to have something while the anime comes out. We are now about to reach that 6-month mark where we're going to start seeing the results of these new 1,000-year Blood War anime characters. This could again be for this upcoming end of month banner, or it could be end of month of April. I don't think we're going to have to wait until July like many people are speculating for round 17 of 1,000-year Blood War. I really do believe one will come out before the anniversary, and this banner very well could be it for the end of month of March. And that's basically my first main reason why I believe this banner could be 1,000-year Blood War, is because we are now reaching the 6-month mark. If KLab started work on these characters when the anime was airing, we should potentially see them in the game very, very soon. The second one, and this could just be nothing, is that we've gotten a lot of bait banners this month, especially 1,000-year Blood War round 15 coming back this month, which came back like a month earlier than intended. This banner realistically shouldn't have returned until like around April time, but it came back a month early. And the reason for that simply could be is that KLab want to bait us into spending orbs before they drop new 1,000-year Blood War characters. And then my third and the main reason why I do believe this banner will be 1,000-year Blood War is that for the mid-month of March, we got a new resurrection batch of 1,000-year Blood War round 4. Now, let me ask you this, lads, right? Why did round 4 get resurrected this month? You really can't give an answer. It's not random. If we actually look at the news section here and go look at the past resurrections that we've all seen, round 1 to 3 got resurrected while the anime was ongoing. October 13th, November 13th, December 13th. And then when it came to January and then even February too, they skipped round 4. And the simple reason is because nothing in regards to 1,000-year Blood War is going on. There's no new 1,000-year Blood War banners. There's no 1,000-year Blood War anime or news. So why would they drop round 4 resurrections? And it's because of this reason that many of us thought that round 4 wouldn't get resurrected until Core 2 starts in July. But again, out of nowhere, they drop round 4's resurrections. To me, I don't see them dropping something like this, a new 1,000-year Blood War resurrection batch, if there's nothing going on in regards to 1,000-year Blood War. The only reason I can think they've done this is because they know they're about to release 1,000-year Blood War for the end of month. And you could say, why didn't they save this resurrection batch for the end of month? What KLab have been doing is that 1,000-year Blood War for some reason always has to be in the middle of the month when it comes to resurrections. I know many people think that this upcoming end of month banner could be White Day because we've got Cacao Society resurrected. I don't think that's going to be the case. Cacao Society had to get resurrected this month, and it would have happened at the middle of the month when it's more appropriate, like the Valentine's characters, but since 1,000-year Blood War resurrections had to happen at the middle of the month, that ultimately meant that Cacao Society resurrections got pushed back 2 weeks to the end of month of March. And it's essentially those 3 main reasons why I do believe that this upcoming banner could be 1,000-year Blood War. Again, I'm not going to say it's set in stone. Nothing is in this case. KLab usually throw a lot of curveballs, and I'm very ready right, but everything is just kind of lining up perfectly. 1,000-year Blood War round 16 came 6 months ago. Round 15 came back early. Round 4 got resurrected out of nowhere despite them skipping it for 2 months. And at the same time, I mean, I know a lot of people are calling for the upcoming banner to be a White Day banner, but they've already done White Day. End of month of January is technically being treated as a White Day and also Valentine's themed banner, and that's why they threw a new Machika onto this particular banner, which is traditionally always 3 females. New Machika being there to me, it means that we aren't getting a White Day banner this year, especially because they didn't do it for the middle of the month. So my my main prediction for today's video is that it is potentially going to be 1000 Year Blood War. That's what I think it's going to be. And those are the reasons why I believe this banner could be 1000 Year Blood War. Having said that, again, it's not guaranteed. Let's talk about what also it could be. Now, we do know that going into April, we should be getting a Bankai livestream, and with that, something guaranteed hype is ready to drop, right? We're going to get a special move source, we're going to get a lot of free summons. It's basically Golden Week. End of April usually is hype. Last year, it was the Kenpachi lineage. Now, my hope is that going into that Bankai livestream, I kind of want to hope for 1000 Year Blood War, so if they push back round 17 to be end of April, a good filler banner, or more so a great banner to, finish Safui so we can then move into 1000 Year Blood War would be the Untold Stories round 6 with finally Gin and Mayuri. I feel like those two characters are literally set to release within the next 2 or so months. I really can't see them extending it any longer than that. If they're not this end of month banner for end of month of March, they're definitely going to be end of month of April. But I'm kind of hoping that's not the case here. I really am hoping that going into the Bankai livestream, we can just only expect 1000 Year Blood War, because I don't want a repeat of last year. The end of year Bankai livestream was super exciting. A lot of us were expecting 1000 Year Blood War, and then we got baited, rightfully so. We shouldn't have expected it, in hindsight, I guess. And we got Safui round 6. And even though these are some really cool and exciting characters, I was still a bit disappointed that we didn't get 1000 Year Blood War. So if this upcoming banner isn't 1000 Year Blood War, I think it could potentially be Safui, Gin, and Mayuri. If it's not them though, let's just play it safe. Let's say what we said 2 weeks ago, a White Day, Okiura, Byakuya, and Osu Kenpachi. The simple reason is that we have been seeing since start of 2021 is that they're remaking all the OG White Day characters. They've done 5 of them thus far, and the only characters that have yet to get remades is Kenpachi, Okiura, and also Byakuya. So they want to potentially finally wrap up that particular banner. They could do that for this end of month banner, but I don't think that would be smart to do. Nor do I think it would be actually hype in any means necessary. I feel like that's more so a mid-month banner. Doing it for end of month would feel weird, and then personally, I wouldn't really be that excited for it. But with that said, that's basically my prediction for today. Hopefully, I made a lot of sense here. I know some people still disagree with that whole 6-month thing, but I don't know. To me, it's lining up perfectly. It's been 6 months since round 16, and then we just coincidentally get 1000 Year Blood War round 4 resurrected out of nowhere. There was still basically no reason for it, and the only reason I can come up right now on why they resurrected that banner this month after skipping it is quite simply because we're about to get a new 1000 Year Blood War banner. But that's my prediction in the comments below. As always, let me know what you guys think this banner or characters could be. And I guess for those that stuck around to the end, if I was just to throw out a few random names in the potential chance we do get it right, a Byakuya would be kind of cool. Again, Byakuya hasn't received a new character in quite some time, and it would make sense. He's one of the first few characters to get a fight within this particular arc. To go alongside that, Asnot would be kind of cool to finally come into the game. He already does have a model in game, so it would make sense. And it would also be really cool if Asnot just copies Byakuya's summon like he did in the anime when he stole his Bankai. And then for a third character, I think Kyogre would make perfect sense. It would be a pretty exciting banner in my opinion. And as already mentioned, Byakuya hasn't received a new character in quite some time. Asnot and Kyogre already have models in game, so all they would really need to do is just update him a tad bit, make him look a lot nicer, and ready for the game. I'm pretty confident about this prediction. If I'm wrong though, I'm wrong. It's not really that big of a deal. Hope you liked and enjoyed the video though. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.